Once upon a time, in a small village, there lived a poor old woman named Gudia. She lived alone in a small hut and had no family or friends to keep her company. She lived alone as everyone in the village despised and cursed her. Her only possession was a small and rusty cooking pot that she used to cook her meals on a small fire. One day, while Gudia was out foraging for firewood in the forest, she stumbled upon a beautiful and shiny pot lying in a bush. Thinking it would make a great replacement for her old and worn-out pot, she picked it up and brought it back to her hut. As she was about to cook her dinner in the new pot, she noticed that there was something special about it. When she poured water into it, the water turned into a delicious soup. Gudia couldn't believe her luck. She had never tasted such a delicious soup before. She thought it was a miracle and thanked the gods for blessing her with such a magical pot. Gudia no longer had to spend hours foraging for food or worrying about having enough to eat. The pot provided her with endless amounts of food, always different and always delicious. She no longer felt lonely, as she had her magical pot to keep her company. One day, a wicked and greedy man named Alu passed by Gudia's hut at night. He had heard Gudia speaking to herself without knowing that she was speaking with the magical pot. He quickly opened the door to know who visits the old woman hut at night. To his surprise, Alu saw the magical pot with the delicious meal. He asked for some food and was served by the old woman. The food was so sweet that after Alu realized the secret of the magical pot, he threatened to take it by force. Fearing for her safety, Gudia handed over the pot to Alu, who left with a smug smile on his face. As soon as Alu reached home, he ordered his cook to make him a delicious meal using the magical pot. But to his surprise, the pot didn't work for him. Alu grew furious and stormed back to Gudia's hut, demanding an explanation. Gudia revealed that the pot only worked for those with a pure heart and kind intentions. Alu, being a wicked man, was not worthy of its magic. Feeling defeated and foolish, Alu left the pot with Gudia and never bothered her again. Gudia continued to use the pot and shared its magic with the villagers, but only those who were kind and deserving. The village prospered with the help of the magical pot, and Gudia became a beloved figure in the community. She no longer felt lonely, as she had found a new family in the villagers. And as for the magical pot, it continued to bring joy and abundance to all those who used it with kindness and gratitude. This made the whole village to change their attitude in order to benefit from the pot. From that day on, Gudia's humble cooking pot became known as the magic pot and was passed down from generation to generation, reminding people that true magic lies in the kindness of one's heart. And Gudia, who was once a poor and lonely old woman, lived the rest of her days in happiness and contentment, surrounded by love and the magic of her beloved pot. Don't miss my next video. Your subscription to our videos has been a great motivation. Be part of the family. Subscribe.